Here you can. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the respected dignitaries, distinguished speakers, honorable participants, and the loving audience, all beautiful people present here from all around the globe. I, Miss Nada Ratković, IIU board member, Croatia country director IIU, the president of Research Center IIU, the co-founder of IIU Europe, welcome you all to the training session, Blockchain Technology. Learn and grow together by sharing knowledge and experience with International Internship University and IIU Research Center. Let me first introduce our International Internship University. International Internship University is a leading virtual education system, a global brand confederation, which is the most valuable and trusted worldwide and well-reputed in delivering innovative programs. Globally, it is a trusted name for quality training programs and is committed to provide better and virtual education to all young learners of the globe. IIU is metamorphosing the conventional education system by cutting down the additional costs and providing the access to more than 1,000 plus courses, internships to their e-learners across the globe with the help of its global educators. In a short span of time, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries, 6 continents, under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit, Sir, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist from the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. The sky is the limit for his dedication and hard work. IIU has formed its 4 councils, namely Women Entrepreneurs Council, International Student Development Council, International Youth Development Council, International Council of Educators. And yes, the Research Center. The Research Center by IIU is a unique hub. It is giving an opportunity to the researchers, authors, educators, students, scholars across the globe and enhances the research opportunities, academic excellence, real-world problem solving, knowledge creation, and dissemination. Me, Professor Nada Ratković, as the president of IIU Research Center, thinks if you have ever thought about how would be the world without education, research, science, innovation, technology, or any development of anything, then the IIU and IIU Research Center is the right place for you. But today, I'm here coming and I'm today a trainer session. Yes, we are starting with new programs. We always have new projects. So here in the Research Center, we will have free webinars, training sessions, workshops, and already we have storytelling. So be free and join us. Contact us and be one of the resource persons who will share the knowledge. So you see, in the background of me today, my topic is blockchain technology. Why I choose blockchain technology. Yes, we are in the new year. We are in 2023. We have new demands. We need to have new skills. So let's share today our knowledge. Let's learn something new. Let's today start because we are coming soon with the new sessions on the blockchain, on the Internet of the Things, on the metaverse. So you will have an opportunity to learn a lot of new things. And yes, you will be by the step and you will have the knowledge for the future and you will be ready for 2030. You know, we always listen about the education in 2030. So I'm going now to start. I'm going to share my presentation. Let me see. My dear sister, please give me the permission to share my presentation. Please.
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So let's start. Okay. Okay. So again, the topic is blockchain technology. I want to first, I want to say that I'm coming from Croatia, educator, researcher, trainer. I can say a big humanitarian and social worker also. That is in my heart. IIU is a special place. IIU is a university. I am proud to be in IIU and to have an opportunity to share and grow with a great IIU team and with great IIU educators all around the world. And yes, you are all called to join us, and you can have a position like a professor, like a education ambassador, like a global professor. So join us and be with us. We are opening our hands and waiting for you. Education. We are here for education, our sir, and we are working for education. Education is the basic of our life. And we don't think on the pandemic. Even we know that the pandemic affected our life. It make us how it influences us. You know, so many educators today are under the stress. And what is the worst? Not only the educators, our students. Our students have so many problems, and we need to take care about their mental health. Today, that is more necessary because this pandemic really had a bad influence on all. But IIU was strong from the beginning, and IIU didn't. We don't have. We are not affected by the pandemic, and we are working on the education and sustainability. Let's make a little short summary of 2022. We know the demand skills in 2022 were data literacy, cloud computing, collaborative negotiations, self-growth ability, self-growth ability. We need that. We need that growing. We need to grow because if we don't have that skills, hard skills, soft skills, if we are not innovative, creative, critical thinker, how can we be educators? So proficiency, creativity, leadership, we are all leaders. We are all leaders. Yes, not only the managers, not only the entrepreneurs. We educators are the leaders in the field, in our field of the education and in the work what we are doing. Then we recognizing the need for reskilling employment. Now, what is waiting us in 2023? We need to learn new skills. But you see, blockchain development. Blockchain is not new, but has new developments. Web development, cloud computing, content marketing, big data, AI, machine learning, UX, VX, design, and video marketing. Digital marketing today and in 2023 is really important because if you don't know to promote yourself, you will not be visible on the trade. We know what is the trade today, the demand, the supply. It is the meeting of the demands and the supply is a trade. So learn, grow. We need these skills. And we are always faced with these pressures. All the new things are waiting us educators, and we need to be prepared. We need to be prepared to grow, to pardon, to follow this society, the rapidly changing. We need to be the change makers. So, what are the key terms? We like educators in the part of the technology, science, innovation, research. We need to know this, that we have today a modern approach to the education. And the same terms are not digitization, digitalization, digital transformation, and digital education. We need to know the difference between this. Digitization is a process. That is a process. Digitalization is the ability of the technology, of digital technology, to make some decisions, to make new models, to make, today we need this modeling. We need this modeling. Digital transformation is the capacity to make that what we need, our needs to be required with using the technology and the ICT, new information. We need a data. We need data. We need data economy. If we're talking about that part, data technology. So that is always the biggest problem for us researchers, to find the data and to collect the data in the real time. We need them now, not tomorrow, and that is a problem. Digital education is for us. We are using innovative digital tools and technology till we are teaching and learning. So I can say this is the Council of Europe, and not only the Council of Europe make this digital competences and development. We have 10 digital citizenship domains. We are a digital citizenship. We need to have the competences for the democratic culture. And what is that? We are talking about the values in education, attitudes, skills, knowledge, and critical understanding. And from where it is starting, all is starting from the politics, from the stakeholders, from the strategy, and at the end is going the evaluation. So we need to understand that, because we are the creators of our curricula, and in our curriculum, we need to put this all from this digital, all this model need to be employed. And if we want to say, we are always starting from the Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy needs to follow this digital citizenship domains, all these domains. And then we come to the summer model. And after the summer model, we are using digital tools. So let us remember this. And digitalization in education, what our famous Ardlech said, technology can become the wings that will allow the educational world to fly. We are flying. We have wings because we want to have this. And IIU has these wings for before, and it will have it in the further also in this year and other years. So using a scenario, you all have a scenario. You all started this school year, this academic year. And not only if you are an educator, wherever you work, you need to have the scenario. And we all know that we will never return to the back. We have a new deal. We have a new deal in the education. And I can repeat again, well-being is put in this new deal. Think about that well-being. Think about the well-being of you and your students. Today, we have a big transformation, as I said, in education. So what it means? It means we need to have improved accessibility and access. That is this what we have today. We have access to, I can say, to this global village. Our world is a global village, and we need to have access to technology, to new softwares, to new knowledge. Then we need to personalize learning approaches. What it means, like example, artificial intelligence has this possibility to make personalization special if we are talking about the gifted students and students with special needs. Today, in your classroom, you have groups, 24 students, 50 students, and also you have groups when there are 150 to 200 students. So how to make that? This technology is helping us to make a personalization. Virtual reality, VR, AR, augmented reality, that is our reality today. Cloud-based learning opportunities, Internet of the Things, security across digital devices. What about the security, data protection, using also we need to take care about using like example references, citation, and other. We can't use materials from somebody if we don't have a permission. That means also for the photos and everything we need to choose, we need to use the free things and with which we can use these devices. Then teaching digital citizenship. I show you before the model of the Council of Europe, and that 10 values need to be involved. That is a transformation in the education and big data. Big data is a special part, and we really need to have this big data in the field of engineering. Everything new today, what is coming and needs to have a big data. So we have a lot of lessons from the pandemic. We have new programs, new teaching academies. We have massive open courses and learners, and we are focusing on the strategy. We need to have a focus on the strategy. What it means today, we need to ensure the continuity of learning. We do that the whole time because we had this virtual and online learning. Integrity of the student learner, provide professional support, advise the teachers. We are doing sessions, we are doing training session, workshops, we are giving advices, ensuring also with the parents. Before this, I have so many conversations with the parents of my students, support education. So research today is very important. Everything what we are doing, we need to make a research or contact the before researchers. So you can make you need to contact the literature. You need to contact the literature because you need to be educated. I said well-being of students, well-being of teachers. We need to have to policy to the students, to the social services, support students who are at the risk of violence at home. Today, so many students, so many, I can say, citizenships are living without the main things for the living. So think about that. Think about that like an educator and try to help in each moment you can. So we need the teachers and trainers for the future. We need the teachers and trainers for the future who need to have a professional development, and we always are supporting teachers, professors, academicians, researchers for the work. So these are the values. We need these values, attitudes, skills, knowledge, and critical understanding. This is a spiral progression of competences. It needs to start from the early childhood. It is starting from the early childhood, and all these skills, listening, observing, then the knowledge and critical understanding, the civil mindedness, the responsibility and respect, tolerance in everything, and self-efficacy. So these values, these skills, this attitude, this knowledge is very important. So I always say visualization. Everything for us is easier if we make it through this kind of visualization. So let's see. What about the new integration strategy of technology and achievements? We have so many new technology and new achievements, but today I will talk only about one technology. I choose one for today. You see, and we have for all technologies, all courses, more than 1,000+ courses. And I will mention only that AI is the technology of the future. We have courses from the AI, so we have for the all levels the courses of the AI. And if you know AI, you can make so many projects. Like example, digital entrepreneur incubator. If you have a knowledge, if you have skills like in artificial intelligence, you can make application which can help your business. This is from my students. They make an application called help small business, and you see why is this. It is like how you can choose and you can do it and you can put it on your mobile, and it only needs a possibility and you make a registration, and it is for the my town is a little town, but we have we this we have I can say we have tourism is a great branch. We are developing that branch a lot. We have so many rural parts, and the citizens and peoples are making, and I can say we have lots of our healthy food, our green food. Like example, you today your tourist come. You have a tourist and he wants to buy potatoes. This app helps the tourist to find the nearest place where can buy the potatoes. But we are talking about the healthy food, sustainable. So to click and the potatoes comes on your home address. So this is only one example, but the time is changing. We have new generations. We need new competences, and we are thinking every day is something new. Yesterday and today, what we learned is already old. So let's see the blockchain. Let's see what is blockchain. Blockchain is a modern approach today. It is a modern approach, and at IIU we have blockchain certificate courses, and as you see here, basic, professional, and advanced. You can choose what type do you want to learn. And all this is learning with the SDGs. Everything is with SDGs. We are transforming the world in the success by the SDGs. But let's see, what is exactly the blockchain? What is blockchain? We first need to know what is blockchain. So from the history, 1991, we had two researchers called Stewart and Scott, and they wanted to create a technology where their documents could not be tampered with. It was invented. Many people think that that technology is new. It is not new, but it is developing. You see, at the Skills 2023, this year, again, a new development. So from 2009, we can say that blockchain has the first real world application, and it is called Bitcoin. You see today how many people are sending you messages, are working in the Bitcoin, trying to find the opportunity to be rich. But if you want to work with Bitcoin, first you need to have a good knowledge. And if you want to invest in something, like example, the Bitcoin. Also, according to the Melanie Swen, we have a blueprint for a new economy, and there we have a definition of blockchain, and it is said it is a decentralized trust network. But why the name blockchain? Why? You see here on this figure, we have a lot of chain of blocks that this chain, one chain by another chain, they are making they are making I can say they are making the information, they are making the block. One block is information, and it is always stored. It is stored like everything what we are doing. It needs to be stored in a database. That database needs to be public, and this is a chain. So we have a block, a chain of blocks with digital information, and they need to be stored in a database called the chain. Here, a little cartoon. So, where should the focus be this year? The blockchain. How it will go? It will change everything. Are you sure that it will change everything? But we have so many solutions. We have so new potential applications. And maybe somebody don't want to be behind this. But what exactly is the blockchain? And also artificial intelligence. This is from the Mark Tunis.com. I like this way of learning. We need to have this humor. We need to have a little fun. We need to have a little gamification in when we are learning something new. And here you see this year what will be our focus. And we want to know that this technology is also a core technology. Why core technology? Because today I already mentioned Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. The Bitcoin is not only the one cryptocurrency. We have so many cryptocurrencies today made by this technology. So blockchain is working and it is very important. It had a lot of benefits, but also have disadvantages. So what will be the benefits? Let's see what are the benefits and why are blockchains supporting all this Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies. So I already said it is completed when we are adding the new blocks. New blocks, new transactions. We need to keep that track. We need to make a central record keeping. And each node will get a new copy of a blockchain. And what is it originally? It originally has this technology called distributed ledger technology, DLT, and so many applications today, and it uses a verified transaction. What it means, a verified transaction? It is a possibility to have different digital currencies. It can be code. They need to be digitized. They need to be code, and they need to be inserted into the blockchain. Then a block is a current part of a blockchain. I already said what is a block, and I said that block, if we need to store the block, and it is a chain. So block needs to be generated, one block by another block. We have such a number of the blocks in the blockchain, and they are, I can say, they can be not only linear, they can have another look, and they can make some caches, and they can use a lot of addresses. So all of this will be record with this recent transactions. Why it is important? Why it is important? Because we know that we need to make we need to have the funds to make to be transferred. So we will see and we will answer so many questions through this, where we want to be secure from the hackers. Where there is a question of the security. Also, it is providing a low cost. The main aim is that it is very safe, and it has a transparent environment. So that are the advantages of the blockchain. And who is using it the most? The most are using the financial institutions, Where are the financial institutions using that? We can make a record, and when we make a record, it is access to the new information. We can see that information. We can make a copy. You see here that data, at least at 51% of the network, always can be by that. And this is great for the international transactions, because international transaction can take a few days to complete. But with blockchain, we don't need to take time for few days. We can make it and complete it in few minutes. So not few days, few minutes. This is giving us opportunity to pay today, to pay anything what we want, and it is doing by the blockchain technology. And always the transaction can be the validated. So let's see the principle of the work, how the blockchain work. So it is a net, we can say these are the peer network of the computer. And always we have a transaction and we need to have this center authority. So how it can take a place. Once you make a transaction online, each and every detail with that transaction will be at the date, the time, the amount, everything will be stored in the block. Everything you do is always stored in the block. Then it will be, the information is going to be encrypted and stored, and also that each transaction is ordered to be occurred. We need the each hash. The each hash can be generated, depends only about the transaction. So that hash from the previous transaction is very well. Transaction can needs a majority of nodes. So each block refers to the previous block and forms a chain. This is a principle. So one block, another block, previous block, and always we get a chain. So let's see. This is the simplest way. How does a blockchain work a step by step? So you see, it is like example, we want to get some money. So we are making, there is a transaction of the money. I use always request first a transaction. Then we have a block who is representing the transaction and it is created. After that, it is going and being broadcasted. All this is going broadcasted to the nodes for the network. Then the all nodes are validated and the block and the transaction. So the block is added to the chain. And at the end, the transaction gets the verified and it is going to be make and executed. You see here the crypto values, and cryptography remain middle proof, and they can be distributed. And it is growing. It is growing, and we can make and have some same problems. It can make a issue at the sometime issue at the storage, and if you want to synchronize them. Uh, we talk about now what is the technology. We have technology. So buying coins, selling coins, transferring coins, doing virtual coins, ledger records for the transaction, and to protect from the cyber criminal. We know that we need a cyber security. Then this transaction can be provided. You see here how it looks. Block reach canal, mine potential block. These are making really the engineers, the experts in this field. This all comes from I can say from a brain, from a people with a brain mind. They are really clever. You know, it is very hard to make coding, programming. So this is the work of them in the field of engineering. What means shortcoming? How can we do this? What is the process? What can be do by the blockchain developers? What are they doing? What are they doing? So blockchain has a big potential. It has a big potential, and it is necessary for the market, for the industry, everything for education. Why for education? So where am I using this in education? When I want, like a professor, uh, entrepreneurship, from a professor like from financial statements and accounting. I am in this field and I can explain to my students how can we make a money transaction, what it means, what is a cryptocurrency, what it means a financial literacy. So today you really need to be multidisciplinary if you want to be a great educator. And two, in your subjects, like example, you have all the specialized fields, specialized subject, and go to the end, to the border, where to know everything about that subject. So that is the knowledge. That is the knowledge, and you need to develop that knowledge every day. That is the same in blockchain. So we have so many potential in blockchain technology, and there really are a lot of investments. So many investments are here in this blockchain technology, but it is really powerful. It is really powerful, and if you invested here, you see the result. That is the point. That is the point of the investments today. And the big change comes, the big change is made, and here, pardon, all the chains can be updated. So, peer-to-peer network, intermediaries, everything is stored. Everything is stored, what you need to have stored. So these are the main benefits of blockchain technology: secure data, transparency, easy to trace. What are the disadvantages of blockchain technology? Affects the entire process, difficult to understand. Difficult to understand, yes, but there are so many things that are very difficult to understand. But if you want something, if you can achieve that, and also if you want to learn and if you want to be here expert in this technology, you will be. So little bit you need time, but that time, that after that time, you can really understand that, and you can work in this type of the technology. So here, secure data. I already mentioned the meaning of secure data. Uh, Blockchain network is the way better than the traditional method. So we know how can we save our data. We know which method we use when we are saving our materials, our work. So blockchain is not a traditional method. It has different aspects, and it can be stored across the network. So it is difficult to the hackers, to the hiders, to go through this security. So that is why this technology is used in finance, in banking, because for this it is very important to be secure from the hackers. So it is a very sensitive, and blockchain is a good solution for this. Transparency means this. It means that it can be shared via blockchain technology. So piece of data, if you want to share one piece of data, you can share it through the blockchain. Also, the distribution structure, you can make it possible for all the users. They can control, you can control them and give the access if it is necessary, and give the details about the transaction. So uh, one can clearly access the transaction done in the past. That is very important. Transactions made in the past. Easy to trace. Easy to trace is helping us to prevent any fraud of the manipulation. We know today that we have so many manipulations. that hackers are watching us. You know how many times your Facebook is blocked. You are blocked, and be sure that your bank account is also can be following by the hackers. So I'm sure that you all need to learn how to protect your, I can say, your private accounts, your private social medias, and others. And this is something that blockchain is helping you to do. In this, you can make easily this trace, and it can storage all the things you have. Uh, these are the disadvantages, affects the entire process. What it means, if we have one single data, that data can be altered. What it means that also needs to be changed. So you need to have also a single data entry. What it means, a single data entry, that means that you need to go through the process from the start to the end, from the entire process, always changing your data. Difficult to understand. I already explained that because all people are not techie people. They don't understand how the virtual transactions are making, how are they taking place, but it can be difficult for them. But you always have you have always the, I can say, the experts who will explain you, who will help you, and who is very familiar with the technology. The practical uses is insurance, financial institutions, real estate, construction, entertainment, law, healthcare, education, academics, and many more. Many more can be benefit from this blockchain technology. And blockchain can make that update, can manage this, can track this, and do this secure contract. So without any involvement. We have these forks. This is little bit hard to understand, but I want to mention that because blockchain is a consensus-based system, and you can make these blocks, you can make these connections, you can make these transactions. So this blockchain forks make a wallet. This wallet is the amount called X, and this is amount like example from a coin. It is really mutual. So these actions and this chain is giving a point called a fork. We have this hard fork and we have the soft fork. So this is really a big, I can say, we can talk a lot. We can make 5 sessions from this hard fork and soft fork. Today, I want to, I think that I explained really a lot about the blockchain technology, and in other coming sessions, we will have new sessions. We will took a place for the hard fork, for the software, because this is very important. Hard fork is a software, and all it needs to be updated, and it is accountable for this Bitcoin Cash. Softworks we have like updating some valuations, like paying and scripting. So this will be one of our next session. So can't live, we said for this, can't live with them, can't live without them. So there are so many benefits, so many advantages from these forks, and forks needs are solving so many problems. Fork also can affect it, fork attack. So we will talk about that in our next sessions. Here again, I come to our IIU. We are offering this courses, basic courses, professional courses, and advanced. So if you are interested, also we have the duration of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. The basic is 1 month, and be sure that you will really learn a lot. Professional 2 months, and advanced is going 3 months. Here, I want to say one more thing. This is one of my recent articles called "Improving Home Security Using Blockchain." I will not go through all this article, but I want to explain some things. Today, we know that the major problem with the use of smart home technology is it often to lead to various security issues. So, what is happening in our home? This is our home. I'm here in my home, sitting in the comfort of my room. And what can happen here? uh, I'm with you by my internet connection. So it can happen because this device called my computer is using open internet connection. I have an open internet connection and it can be very vulnerable and subjected to multiply threats, hackers, and viruses. That is what we are talking. So some household Internet of Things devices are forcefully introduced to the market, exposing the customers to the significant risk factors. And the websites, the links do not have any copyright information or any privacy policies, due to which the hackers can steal the confidential information of the user. So that is happening. The hacker is stealing the information from us users. So, like example, for instance, the door locking password. Today we have technology. We can open our door by a click. We can open the doors of our garage by a click. So, what if the door locking password be hacked? So that is a cyber criminal. And what to do then? So that can be used. That can be the attack from the home when nobody is not in the home. So how to use blockchain to improve the home security? How to use blockchain to use. So this is one of the not quantitative research. It is a qualitative research. So we can touch the household activities, control the TV, electricity, house, all the devices in the house. Then uh, there is a problem definition. What it is, the problem definition. More today, more than 40% of smart house devices are prone to cyber attacks, and around 65% of savvy home users do not have this sufficient innovative support system to protect the privacy and security. That is not why we don't want to have that. We don't have that because we don't maybe have the opportunities. We don't have the money for buying that. So uh, there are so many, I can say, problems, but it is important that it is not the only one Internet of the Things significant to the hacker. So there is also a problem solution. There is a problem solution by blockchain. So we can have best ideas to solve the security and hacking issues of the smart home devices. What is one of the solutions? We can make the information, we can make a particular blockchain device. We can make a blockchain device which will help us for the protection, and it is opportunity and it is giving us the blockchain technology. So many tools today we have, and the blockchain is coming from this device called Domain Name System, DNS, Domain Name System, and it can help us to distribute that. So here is a methodology. The methodology is from this is the philosophy. I already said that this is a qualitative research. It is used a deductive method. What is the design? The design is the explanatory, exploratory, diagnostic, descriptive, and correlational. So in this research, here is used a explanatory research. Here is a explanatory research. Data collection technique, two methods of data collection technique, primary methods and secondary method. here is used the secondary method. Here is used the secondary method because this is the contact of other authors. So sometimes when you are making a research, you don't like example. You don't know nothing about the topic, but you want to make a research. How to start? Start collecting data, start collecting the articles, start collecting the books, read, cite, and you will learn. You will make a great research and you will also learn. Take care about the ethics. And here from this is the conclusion that for the blockchain in the host hub, listen, you can make a full control with a simple function, and it is called switch on and off. It is like such a door locks house, like I can turn, but like I don't have it. But like example, I have that and I want to turn my light. I want to lock all the doors. So that is the technology of blockchain. Join us in the research center. I already said we have so many councils, but this is a research, so doing a research, you can do a lot of new things, empower students, empower colleagues to do everything. Blockchain is today already a part. You see, in 2023, you need to have a building, you build a new, you try to develop your knowledge, to learn new things, try to live in a reality and don't move from the reality, because the K is the way that you need to face the new reality. Even today, we have robots, even we have personal assistants. Don't be scared, because the limit is coming, the border and the limit is coming from the human being, because all this new things is coming from the, I can say, from the field of engineers, from the experts, for the people who, from the inventions, from the inventors, from the researchers, and etc. And I want to say that we today have so great researchers. IIU has the, I can say that the best researchers. So you know the technical application, everything what you are interested. So if you want to learn coding in the STEM, in each one field, we have the experts. So be with us, learn with us, continue growing with us. Thank you for your attention. I hope that today, I really help and give new things in the blockchain technology. We will continue with our sessions. This is, I said, introduction. And you see, try to make a research, try to invest, try to do these things. I want to thank all of you for being with me today here. Great audience, and I want to thanks to our founder, Serpiusz Pandit, for this opportunity, for giving us the great IIU, because we have so many opportunities. We have so many opportunities to learn, to grow, to share. So till our next session, till tomorrow, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye. Bye-bye.